Good morning. My name's Chris Lord. I am the Executive Director for Remote Learning here in Peabody, and in the future I will be most everyone in Peabody's go-to person if they're interested in remote learning for their students.
The days of chalkboards and overhead projectors are slipping away. Increasingly, schools across the nation are using educational technology as a part of the curricula, as well as providing opportunities for remote online learning.
In Peabody, we try to be innovative, we try to meet kids where they are and really provide opportunities for them. So during COVID, a lot of people had their first experience with learning in a virtual environment. And for the majority of kids, they wanted to return to our brick and mortar schools. However, there is a population of kids that really thrive in a virtual environment, and it opened up a whole new world of possibilities for them. And so for certain kids, there are barriers to a traditional classroom, whether it's for focus or attention or engagement, and they really thrive in this virtual environment.
I see so much value in virtual learning for so many of my students. I teach 5 classes a day with 30 students in each class, and it is impossible to reach the needs of every single student in every single moment, especially at the middle school level. Sometimes kids won't say a word because they're worried about their peers or things like that. And there's so many kids that really are just there and they want to learn. They want to learn and they want to explore and be able to do more with things they're passionate about. And I know with the virtual, you have ingenuity offered.
My favorite subject is definitely math because the teacher, she makes it really easy to understand. She uses an iPad and she'll draw up like diagrams and stuff and do notes for us, and we'll all work together on the notes, and so we don't have to like do it by ourselves and miss something.
Favorite project would be last year for a science fair that I got first place in. And it was like 73 other kids, I think.
When I was like in person, like sometimes I would have like trouble with like reading, but then since I went to PEABODY Prep and like virtual, it's helped me read a lot more, and now I'm like not struggling that much, and I'm getting to know math better, which is very exciting. My favorite thing about school is like all the nice people there and like the nice kids. It's very fun to like have people who will support you and you're like in the same class as them.
Not every child learns the same. Each child is individual and they learn individually and they have their own way of learning, and the teachers can see that in PEABODY Prep. They can break them down into groups, they can take them into breakout rooms. If a child needs help with something, they get right on that email and they'll email you back and forth or give you a text back and forth, and we make something work.
This isn't the same remote that everyone got forced into because of the pandemic. This is totally different, and I wish more kids and parents got to see what, it developed into.
Being a part of PEABODY Prep, it just means that they're, going to school virtually. They still do the sports for Peabody. They do all the sports and clubs that are offered to all the rest of the students. They are offered as well, so they're not missing out.
So excited to see where the kids and the parents and the teachers take it, because I think this is the future of education for not everybody, but for a good portion of the population is finding this to be of value.
So whatever decision is best for you and your family, just know that Peabody has options with the same positive end goal for all.